come to peace, be in nature, guard your food, and take lots and lots of hikes.
Welcome back to the Tin Can Twosome. Join us today as we take you on a hike to Smugglers Cove.
Today we're hiking to Smugglers Cove, 3.6 miles each way, planning on having a lunch once we get there to the beach. So this is the trail we take to Smugglers Cove. The first part is quite hilly, as you can see, and then apparently it becomes more of a level road. I hope so. We kind of go across the island today. I don't think we're going to be seeing a whole lot of the ocean because we have to cross over the island. It's kind of like crossing over the island of Oahu, if you've ever done that. So anyway, getting out of breath a little bit, so I'll talk to you soon.
Looking down from our first hill, you see what's left of the old ranch and the locker boxes down there where campers can leave their gear.
This first part, not so easy, little steep. I'm a little out of breath here. I hope this is the top. And that there is Anacapa Island. We can take a cutoff. So instead of going up there, we're gonna go over there. It should save us about maybe a quarter mile.
Well, here we are in Delphine's Grove. Very special to me because my mother's name is Delphine.
Delphine Care, oldest child of Justinian Care, was extremely fond of cultivating young trees, including the cypress grove that is visible from the road. Although there was no water up in this area, the young trees survived and became known as Delphine's Grove.
So here is where our cutoff met up with the road again, and now we go that way. And from this point, we have 2.5 more miles to get to Smugglers Cove. We keep running into these fence posts, and from the amount of trees that are on the island, the question arises, where did they get all that wood from?
We are totally exposed out here, totally in the sun. I'm so glad that we are here during cooler weather because we got a nice cool breeze, and we brought our water this time, didn't forget. But if you come here in the summer, oh my goodness, you better carry an entire gallon.
I took the road less traveled, and it made all the difference.
Once again, we see a fox.
We saw quite a few of these mounds of built-up rocks. Any idea who created them?
Well, it looks like we've reached the downhill part.
If you notice that David is going downhill just a little bit more carefully than he might have, it's because he saw yet another little fox. And before I could come and see it, he took off on this fox trail through the tall grass.
So we're going downhill, a long, steep hill, which is fine going downhill, except it's a little slippery. But the big challenge will be when we head back up. That's not going to be fun. So we're going to go down there, and we're going to turn right. Then ultimately we'll turn left into the cove. We've been told that there was an olive grove down here, and I'm guessing these are the trees. Yep, this is most definitely an olive grove.
And then we finally made it to the cove.
Feels so good to take off the shoes.
Lunch was tortillas with this spicy Thai chili tuna. Delicious. I was so surprised that we got such a good view of Anacapa Island right from the beach there.
Well, guys, we made it to Smugglers Cove. We enjoyed a nice lunch. We enjoyed hearing the waves smashing on the beach. And now we have to go back. And it's going to be a really tough slog all the way back. There's a lot of uphill. So instead of taking you along, we're just going to say that's it for now, and we will see you back at camp.
And as you can see, it was not exactly an easy hike, at least not for us.
We have definitely found a new favorite. Hot oatmeal with trail mix in it. Fruit and nuts. Absolutely delicious. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate, so I took all the M&Ms out and put them in David's bowl. I'm sad to say that today is the day we take the boat back to the mainland. It's been absolutely wonderful here.
Island Packers has everything extremely well organized. They tell you where to stand, where to leave your gear while you're waiting, and when the time comes, this is where we get on board. We ended up having a few hours to wait for the boat, but honestly, after all those hikes, we didn't mind one bit just sitting and waiting.
Well, here we are at the dock, and we've got the whole day to do nothing. We've gone on 3 hikes in 3 days, which is a world record for us. We did the Cavern Point hike, we did the Potato Harbor hike, and then we did the, what's the last one called?
Smugglers Cove.
Smugglers Cove. So we had a really easy hike, a moderate hike, and then a longer hike. And what a wonderful way to spend my 64th birthday.
We have to talk about foxes.
Yes, indeed. Foxes. All those little phrases. Crazy like a fox. Quick fox.
Wily
sly
fox.
Wily fox. They are so wily. We're sitting there having dinner in the dark, and boom, on top of our table comes a fox and takes away my trail mix. Just boom, like that.
Gone. David gave chase to him, and he was gone. I mean,
they are so quick.
Oh, they're fast.
If you ever learned typing, those of us old enough to remember typing, we had to type over and over, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, which uses all the letters of the alphabet.
Ain't that the truth?
And there's a reason why they call it the quick brown fox, because they are lightning fast.
And there's another event that was interesting. That was last night too, right? Or was it the night before? Anyway, we were sitting there having our dinner, and all of a sudden we heard this little scrambling, and a fox came out of our bear box. No joke. The fox just came flying out with something in his mouth. We have no idea what it was. Whatever it is, it's long gone. We'll never see it again. And you know what the problem was? We left the bear box ajar just a little bit.
This island is full of little island foxes about the size of a house cat.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely fascinating to watch them. They're not afraid of us at all. They are actually the apex predator on this island. There's nothing above them on the food chain.
And they're hilarious. They are so funny, and yet they're little thieves. So you really have to watch out for them while you're here. Yes,
you do. In any case, the Channel Islands is a place I would highly recommend everybody come to, but it's not for everyone. This is not a luxury place to camp.
Not at all.
You need to bring a tent. You need to bring everything in. This is the only place, I think, in the whole national park where there's water, this harbor right here.
That's the only thing they provide, but also vault toilets, which is nice. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a luxury if you've ever gone like backpacking.
It's a wonderful place to get away from it all. There's no cell reception on the island.
That's right.
It is absolutely fantastic to have several days of electronic quiet.
You just get away and just listen to all the birds and the waves crashing on the beaches, and it's a wonderful place to just come to peace, be in nature, guard your food, and take lots and lots of hikes.
This is the least visited of all of the national parks because it's the hardest to get to. You can't drive here, and when you get here, you really only can take 50 pounds apiece of entire equipment, and that's it, which isn't much. We really had to pare down to... That includes your tent, your sleeping bags, your clothes, your cooking gear, everything.
Yeah.
We've got a fantastic little cooker, which was just worked great for oatmeal, dinners, all that kind of stuff.
Yep. So, folks, if you enjoyed our videos on the Channel Islands, I hope that you will give us a thumbs up, and I hope that you will subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I know some of you watch our videos and have told me that you enjoy them, and have not gotten around to subscribing yet. So we just ask you today, please subscribe. It really helps our channel. And yeah, we'll see you on the next adventure.
Share this video with other people who love being outdoors. Just send the link to the YouTube video and they'll enjoy it too. Come along on trips with us. This is our family photo album, and we're here just to bring you along. We want to show people what we've been able to see. And we're probably the oldest people camping here. There's a lot of younger people here.
I think we were.
So keep doing it so you can keep doing it. I think it's important to keep your world big and don't let your world get small. Perhaps you've made a video on the Channel Islands. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, definitely. We love to watch everybody else's videos as well.
I'd also encourage you to do something a little bit uncomfortable from time to time. We had 3 nights here, 4 days, 3 nights. And the first 2 nights did not go well in the tent because there's a bit of a learning curve to figure out how to stay warm, how to make things work.
Yep.
And by the 3rd night, we had a great night. We slept 11 hours.
Because we were so tired after that last hike.
And that last hike was pushing us.
Oh, yeah.
Always do something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone. Don't let your world get too comfortable.
Yeah. Anyway, go out there, have fun. Maybe we'll meet you on the trail someday.
Keep doing it so you can keep doing it.
Bye.
Thanks so much for coming with us. We're so glad you came along. Isn't this just the most amazing island? We sure hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, we sure hope you will subscribe today. That really helps our channel. We will see you on the next adventure.